Hey, what's up, YouTube? Sorry I haven't been putting out videos. Video. Right now, reason, it's hard to explain why I haven't pushing out videos like I should. But other than that, sorry, I was clipping a cigar. But other than that, right now I'm in Olathe, Kansas. What are you looking at? Kind of lost, you say, interest of making videos. So you have to kind of excuse me as I jump around. Yeah, Olathe, Kansas, at a famous Tyson chicken facility. Every time I step out, I smell chicken nuggets. Or just basically, I smell chicken nuggets or breaded chicken. And you know what? It's fine. I haven't been to this location in, I can't remember the last time I was here. It was either with Super T or SRT, Southern Refrigerated. It's funny, thinking about the name of the company. 3 out of the 4 companies I've been with had a T in it. But actually all 4, really. CRST, JB Hunt. What's JB Hunt is not their initials, but it's in their name. Because JB Hunt, the original, the guy that started it, his last name was Hunt. Now, going back to the SRT, Southern Refrigerated Transport, which they're no longer running. They probably are, but they're under covenant, which personally, screw covenant. If you guys ever think about starting with a company so that they can help pay you, say get you started to get your CDL, don't do covenant. I have to say covenant, CRST, CR England, any of those type of carriers. There are, you can say equal in size. Don't. Because to tell you the truth, you won't get the proper training. Because that's the key. Because although you can go to school to get your CDL, go start with a company, then they take you through the motions to get your CDL. But the reason I go training, because you can easily go to actually a trucking school. They show you how to pass the test and basically drive for a little bit. There's 2 types of training, I think. It could be more or less. The training to get your CDL. They show you how to do the written test. Then the driving test. That's what a school does. Basically, it's going back to high schools or college. They show you how to answer questions. That's it. And make a couple of turns. And that's it. Go to a reputable company. I'm not saying Super T's the bomb, the titties, or whatever. I'm just saying that a company like Super T, because I'm not gonna bash Super T or get. I'll favor more than giving the props that of trying to teach you, because I look at it as once you get hooked up to a trainer, let's say a trainer, the guy that will sit here and show you how to back, how to do this, how to do that, what to look for, the whole 9 yards. This is my opinion, and this is what I get from other drivers that have experience. I look at it a minimum. This is going soft here. Minimum of 4 years. Maybe 3. Maybe. That's a big question. Maybe 3. But at least 4 years. 4 of seasons. 4 winters, 4 summers, for the whole 9 yards. Okay? That's just me. Because you can ask who, if you're new, who would you want to train you? A guy that barely has 3 to 6 months, not even a year in, or a guy that has 4 to 5 years. Plus, I was fortunate that my trainer was driving trucks since buckboards. And they say, what's a buckboard? Since horse and buggy, since horse and wagon. Back before cars and trucks were ever around. This guy was older than dirt. He was at the OK Corral fight with White Earp. That's how old this guy was. I call that old man Billy Goat. He talked a lot of stuff. You can see, I see a lot of stuff. A lot of BS. But sorry. It's what's going on with you as a student or a new driver. What's going on in here and in here. Don't be a buttercup or a snowflake because of a driver happened to crawl up your backside because you happen to do a mistake. Don't get physical, but at the same time, let the driver know, or the trainee or trainer, say, hey, don't come off at me sideways like that, because I don't know. But you would learn the tricks, ask questions, and a lot of times the best way to learn is to just shut up and watch. Watch these guys, how they back up, how they pull out of a spot, how they, and various other things, like moving, transferring the weight between the nose of the trailer to the back end by sliding the tandems, by doing this, by doing that. How come the hoses, the airlines are 2 different colors? How come it's this? You gotta learn that. And to be out in this industry, you can't be such a cupcake or a snowflake. Because people sit here get all offensive on certain things, how they've been talked to. And yeah, it's all right to speak your mind if you get treated wrong, but don't be part of the crowd or the cattle mentality of saying, "Oh, I'm going to jump into cancer culture." No, this is not the job for you then. You make decent money. I have to say decent money. Once, I have to say, once you get that year, I have to say year, especially that second year in, and you try to stay with one company for that year or two to get your experience, and no, so you know your stuff. But see an old Southern refrigerated trailer. But you know, it's, you say you start local. Probably that's the best way to do it in a sense. Find a company that'll train you and be local, so you can practice on backing, stuff like that. OTR or regional. We'll go back to OTR. OTR is kind of it's not a dying position. A lot of OTR, they rather have the team than anything. I'm just going off of my feelings. Don't team. If you get team, just do it to learn. Okay, just do it to learn. And stay with that maximum no more than a year. Because to tell you the truth, you already learn as much as you can as team, and that's not much. The reason why I say that is because you're counting on the next person, the other person to do it. Don't depend on the next person. You're just best off doing it for yourself. Because if you have family, especially youngins, they depend on you to do the job. Regardless if it's from local to OTR, your kids, especially your kids, they depend on you to work. They earn that money. I just prefer more of over the road or / regional. Because when I did local, I got bored. I hated it. Because originally I started OTR, went to local, went to regional, didn't like it because it was even the regional for this particular company was to and from to the same spot. It wasn't 11 state. They just kept me in state or 2 state, basically 2 state. Nevada back, Nevada back, Nevada back, or San Francisco and back. That was every week. situations is what it is. And you'll find your niche or your notch on what if you want to become a truck driver. Because it's not just a job, it's a lifestyle. And it's not just a lifestyle, it's a job. The reason why I say that, because you got to enjoy both of them to a degree. Got to enjoy it. That's all it's just the way it is. You got to enjoy it. Yeah, it looks like I got coon eyes. Been running my ass off. But going back to what I'm doing. I'm in Kansas picking up chicken, of course. And going to Salt Lake City. Talking about certain company I work with, JB Hunt, JB Snot. I guess they're all right company, I guess. I don't know. Personally, I don't think so. Personally, I would feel like going up to his tires and slashing them. But that constitutes me getting in trouble. Basically this week I'm running on recaps. I'll do walk around, but it's too damn cold to go and walk around. And so that's my advice on being I guess, truck driver. So, catch you guys later. Wait for the next video. Later.